I have a controversial hot take. I have been seeing some TikToks about women and men who have been talking about being deceptive during the dating process. Specifically, there's been a recent TikTok going around about, why men are, lying about their intentions with women when dating just to hook up. And I've actually heard women talk about, on their TikToks about men who are misleading, right? Coming to find out that their apartment isn't really their apartment, or they've lied about their career, or they've lied about being married, and who, their entire identity. And I just wanted to hop on here, and I'm not an attorney or anything, but I wanted to talk a little bit about it because I don't think people realize that sex under false pretenses is a crime. And it's also known as rape by deception or rape by fraud. And I'm going to read something here that I've printed out. And basically the definition is: the perpetrator deceives the victim into having sex by making false claims about identity, fidelity, contraception, or disease risk. And so the perpetrator might impersonate someone, or they obtain consent through fraudulent measures, or misrepresent sexually transmitted disease status. So that is actually a crime. And I think a lot of people know about, lying about HIV status and stuff, things like that as a crime, but also, impersonation and false identity, attempting to obtain sex through those means is also a deception. And here it's recognized as a crime in several states and jurisdictions. What each state or jurisdiction allows under the rule of deception can vary. But here in California, there's several criteria that can be met according to California law that must be proven, which is a defendant has sexual intercourse with the victim. The victim believed that the defendant was someone then they knew other than who they portrayed themselves to be, or the person tricked, lied to, or concealed information from the victim. So that is actually a real thing. So, the next time that someone is talking about being deceptive in order to get sex, and I know that this is like really sort of taken off since the introduction of dating sites and social media, where people can hide who they are or hide their true intentions. But yeah, that is actually a crime according to that. And you can Google it. Don't just take my word for it. Sex under false pretenses, rape by fraud is another name that it's referred to as.